Rome Total War Battle Review. This video was, well, this replay I'm making video, was given by a chap named Aerox. I think he was in a previous battle. It's a 7,500 derenii CWB no archers 1-on-1 QPI Roman. This is July. Aerox has 2 urban cohorts, bronze, 3 Pingapes gold, 1 Vertes gold, 1 Roman cav gold, and 1 legionary cav gold. Usually the gold, if I do 1 gold, it's always on attack. No one ever does just defense on gold, usually. So it's really an assumption. Likewise with the urban cohorts, bronze, I assume it's 1 attack, 1 defense rather than silver, because you can sort of tell sometimes. As you can see there, 3 attack, 3 defense. While here it's 1 on each side. I don't know if that works all the time though. Anyway, his opponent will be Great Gordon. It's actually Godorn. He spelt it wrong or whatever. There he is. Yes, 3 urban cohorts gold, 1 Praetorian cav gold, and 1 hidden over there. Another Praetorian cav gold. This battle, I looked it over and accelerate. Basically what happens, I won't obviously tell you who wins or whatever, but this he's going to go over here and Aerox is going to go over there, because obviously not Aerox, Julii thinks that Aerox has the bigger army, and so do I, by obvious means. This is probably my only exception, and the only exception to the rule of when you're that low funds, because usually it's 10,000 on to 15,000. That's the general what's it called, competition CWB battle. 10k being the smallest you can really go, the CWB. But this is no archer CWB, so I guess you can go. But on that low funds, it's the only exception to the rule of upgrades, not upgrades, of units over upgrades. When you're that low, you always want less units, or less expensive units. So you want more of them over expensive high units, because there's just so many troops, and in the morale bonus for well, the morale negative of being against loads of troops, that's really not cool. Right, I'm going to accelerate this. Oh, I'm out of breath, man. I had to run up my stairs. No, I didn't. Well, I did. Just got some juice, because I'm thirsty. Just got Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 as well. Thanks to NerdCube. If you haven't checked out his channel, please do. He doesn't do Rome Total War. He's not a Total War. He just does a lot of one episode NerdCube plays, and they're really funny. I love him so much. He's just the best. So what's happening here? If I was Aerox right now, I'd be quite pissed off, because I mean, running away. But that's what. So actually, I should have shown you his battle line. But he's got 1 unit of Roman cavalry hidden in the forest, which is useful if he had if the Judah had come to attack him. Hide in the bushes. Also the same colour of the bushes. That's not the point. So finally, Great Gordon. I'm gonna call him that. It's probably not his name. Is it Godon? Is that an M? I think it's an R-N. Not as Godon, but right. He's going to set up his battle line here. This is pretty intimidating already. You see, when I watched the battle first, well, when I sort of record down what each unit has before I record, so I don't have to go through and like go, oh, here's about what, oh dear, I just can't. Not taking the mick of anyone who does that. Oh, I said it was gold, it's gold, silver. Amend. See, things like that happen. It's not cool. Anyway, as I was saying, he's gonna set up his line here, which is kind of weird, because you would think I would have set up, because I know he's got cavalry in there, would have set up here in an open, open battlefield right next to that. Instead, he sets up here. It's kind of weird, but As you can see there, the Roman cavalry is still hiding. So he thinks that this is all he's got. And one of the greatest bits of a general can do in Roman Total War is actually manage to hide units. Literally, because I can hide those, but this person here does not know literally that there's an extra unit here, judging by what he's got. So he's got 3 Principes, 2 urban cohorts. That all adds up in money. You may look closer at the upgrades, bronze, yeah, well they got gold, so maybe that's 7,500. When in actual fact there's another unit there which he does not know about. Likewise with me, I would have thought that 3 urban cohorts, gold, and a Praetorian Cav gold would have been enough for 7,500. When in fact he's got another gold silver Praetorian in there, so he fooled me. So there we go, so we can have a bit of battle. So there's a piece of advice for you. I always do it with my cavalry. I always take more cavalry than is necessary. I usually take, say if I'm playing Macedon, I'll keep I'll take 4 companion cav and 2 Greek cav, basic, and I might hide one of those or 2 of those companion cav, or maybe not just my Greek cav, because they're really useful. So here we have the Velites facing off against the Praetorians, and do they have a volley? I think they don't get a volley. No, they get charged straight away, and they have 1 volley, and they killed quite a few of them. Actually, I know, it's because they're getting attacked by these as well. So the cavalry charging there didn't, I think they started with 80, so they didn't do much compared to the amount of losses they got. But now we get the infantry coming right in and then stopping for some reason, and then getting fired at by the javelins. A lot of losses there, 13 losses, only 3 there though. They're Principes, so yeah, they lost 3 as well. Alright, and the Velites go straight out into panic. I mean, the Velites. They were meant to soak up fire, and I think they did. I think that's the reason they've been taken. They also did quite a bit of damage. But over here, so Aerox shows his Roman cav because he needs to move it. And then, but for some reason, the Julii charges his general into Aerox's general, and that's just like, why? Why? Just why? Legionary cavalry obviously isn't as good as Praetorian, but he's also got a unit of urban cohorts in there. And here he's going to see the mistake that he's done, and his general's dead.
Praised. The enemy general is dead. His men know their doom approaches.
Be quiet, please. So his Praetorian cavalry has been outflanked and attacked from the rear, but because this is routing, there's no morale shock effect on that. Here, devastating charge, but those are the urbans, and so they're not going to die just as easily as if it had charged at the Principes. Right there. If you charged the rear of that would have fled. There would have been a morale shock, and that's that. So the Julii is pretty much stuffed at this point. He's lost most of his. Well, these Praetorian cav, right? There's a mistake he did. This Praetorian cav is 29 people, and they're fleeing. And he's got he's in combat here, but he should have at least taken maybe his Roman cav to attack those, because right there they're going to rally, and that's pretty devastating. But then his general's unit starts fleeing, and it's not good for him. But he's going to do one last charge. Smash. But it's all over, pretty much. So as you can see, this is on low money battles, especially 7,500 and 10,000. More men over more. Cheaper units with more upgrades are better than strong units. Like, say I would take what Aerox did. Take Principes, maybe legionary cohorts instead of urban cohorts, and upgrade those because they're cheap and they're quite strong in numbers. And this works for pretty much anything. So say if I play Carthage on a 7,500 or 10,000, I will never take Sacred Band. I will take Phony Infantry, not Sacred Band. I may take 1 unit of Sacred Band to be my general, but I will never ever go past that, because it costs way too much. So yeah, so anyway, thank you Aerox for your video. It was really interesting. I never actually, you know, I never play low money battles often. You don't really see them often. You always see like 50k and you're like, oh, for God's sake. So yeah, so thank you, and I will see you with a Galablas review soon.